What is up, everybody? My name is BobaTalks and welcome to my 10k/11k thank you video. This is pretty late. I think I'm on 10,900 subscribers, so I'm just going to say thank you in advance for that. I really appreciate it. Now, in this video, I want to say a couple of things. Obviously, I want to say thank you, but later on, I'm going to announce something which you've probably already seen in the title, which is my Patreon, and how you can support me on that. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. But first of all, I do want to say thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, because, and I don't want to sound too cringy, because we've all seen that YouTube channel one time or another where they just go on and on and on, and it sounds pretty self-absorbed, and I don't want to come across like that. But I really do appreciate every single one of you. It's got to the point where I've seen so many regular faces, whether it's on the live streams, on the videos. You guys know who you are. I'm not going to name names, but I do recognize your names and your comments, and I really appreciate that you take the time out of your day to comment on one of my videos. Even if you don't comment on one of my videos and you just leave a like, or even if you don't leave a like and you just watch the video, thank you. I know sometimes it's actually kind of hard to even leave a like and a comment, because I watch, obviously, a lot of YouTube videos. I live on YouTube, for crying out loud. And even from some of my favorite creators, I forget to press the like button, or let alone comment. So thank you. Honestly, thank you so much for your support in terms of that. Now, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I've actually been on YouTube for quite a while, but I've never ever found what I like to do properly. When I was 15, which is 7-8 years ago now, I had a gaming channel, and that was pretty cool. This was around the time when Skyrim came out, I believe, and that was really fun. I did that with a couple of friends, and all these channels are long gone, by the way, if you're wondering about that. In between then, I've done different things, but honestly, my audience, or my reach, never got too far. But honestly, with this channel, without sounding too cliche, it is different. You guys are different. Well, you guys make this channel different. You guys make what I do very different, and I really can't thank you enough for that. And it is absolutely overwhelming to get so much support, you know, whether it's on a Gotham video or a different video. The support is always there. So as a thank you, I think I did this for my 1,000 subscribers, or was it my 5,000 subscribers? I'm doing a little giveaway. I'm not made of money, and I'm sure you guys can all think that's fair enough. But what I do want to give away to you guys is this framed Joker picture. I think it's really cool. I would love it for myself. I'm a bit worried about how I'm going to get it to one of you guys without it breaking, but I guess I'm going to have to cross that bridge when it comes to it. So I hope you guys find that cool. I try to not just put it down to, like, I don't know, Gotham or the Flash or anything like that, because I know there's some people who watch me just for, I don't know, the Flash or something as random as that. Or, you know, a lot of you are like Gotham, but I don't want to get a winner who doesn't watch my Gotham videos, for example. So the Joker is, everyone's likes the Joker. I don't see how you couldn't like the Joker, so I hope you are okay with that, and I hope whoever wins that will like that. And also the second gift, just in case you didn't like the first one, or if, you know, you do like it, then here's a bonus, is a pop vinyl of your choice. Now, I have done this once before, and I will say it again as well. Obviously not a pop vinyl that's, I don't know, one of those $70 or $100+ ones. One that's just your standard obvious one, but I want to leave it up to you guys, and, you know, we can liaise after this as to which one you want. It doesn't have to be comic book related, and that's why I'm doing this as well, because some of you might just want that one pop vinyl you saw on the shop window somewhere, and I can get that for you. And I'll just talk about that with the winner when the giveaway is over. We can just talk to each other via, I don't know, Twitter or YouTube. So how do you enter this giveaway? Of course, you have to be a subscriber. That's all I'm going to leave the cap at, because I know some of you guys don't have Twitter, and we've been through this before. So leave a comment in the comment section down below. You have to be subscribed, obviously, because this is for my subscribers, and I'll pick a winner around sometime next week, but I'll make that very obvious as to, you know, who's won when that video comes up. So make sure you leave a comment. I'm sure maybe you'll leave a comment anyway, as this is like a special kind of video, and good luck, and I hope you like the prizes. Now, the second part of this sort of 10k 11k special video is that I am actually launching a Patreon, and I've always kind of wanted to do this, but I've never wanted to technically do it before 10k or something like that, because, you know, you get those channels with, I don't know, like 300 subscribers, and they launched a Patreon, and I feel like it's all just about money for those kind of channels, and I've never wanted to kind of come across that way. So I wanted to wait till I got to a place where maybe I knew I could grow even more and this channel was getting successful. And at the 10k, 11k mark, I knew that was a thing, and we're growing and it's just hopefully going to keep growing. And also, for the longest time, some of you guys have actually asked me, how can you support me, or do I have a Patreon, or, you know, you've asked how do you send super chats, because, you know, I don't have a Twitch and you can't donate on there. And then some people can't do super chat because, I don't know, maybe it's a bit different from Twitch. But regardless, that always overwhelmed me that already some of you guys have wanted to support me. So I have finally set up a Patreon, and this is why this video took quite a while to come out, because I didn't want to launch a Patreon that didn't have kind of cool rewards. I didn't want to just rush it and shove it out there and expect people to support me on that without something kind of cool in return. So I hope you guys like what I'm offering on there. And also, this should go without saying, but please do not feel obligated to support me on Patreon. You do not have to ever, you know, feel forced to send me money or anything like that. You just support me by subscribing. But this is just for those, as you're all aware if you know about what Patreon is about anyway. It's just an extra step of, like, you know, supporting me, and I can hopefully give you something back in return. And also, it just helps boost the channel and, you know, fuel the content that I want to create even more. Also, the thing with Patreon as well, it is obviously for creators by creators in a way, in terms of you help creators do what they want to do more. And with your guys' support, if I get even a couple of you or a little more of you to support me on Patreon, this means I can spend more time making videos. It means I can cut down doing other things which I do for work and spend more time on YouTube. It would be an absolute amazing dream to make this somewhat more of an income, if that makes sense, because I also want to touch on the demonetization. I'm not sure if all of you are aware of that. You might have your favorite creators who have talked about this as well, and I'm not going to go over this too much. But obviously, as a YouTuber, we earn revenue on our videos, but ever since the adpocalypse came over, every single Gotham video I make and everything, most videos to be honest, I make get demonetized. And the only way to get it like monetized again is to have it manually reviewed by someone over at YouTube. But this process can take up to, like, honestly, quite a few days. And obviously by then, in the first 48 hours even, most of you guys have already watched it and there was no adverts playing on it, which means no income. And obviously, you know, it's not all about money on YouTube, but when I spend a lot of time on videos and stuff like that, and I want it to become like more of a part-time or maybe even one day full-time thing, you know, this really does affect it. So this is another, you know, reason why I'm starting my Patreon. This is also a reason why a lot of people have started Patreons as well. It's just a way for you guys to support me even more if you want to do so. Now, to support me on Patreon, you don't have to spend $100 or anything like that. You can actually just spend $1 a month on the first tier, and this gets you exclusive access to my, you know, Patreon stream where I'll post, you know, Patreon only videos, photos, little vloggy type things, you know, exclusive stuff you will literally only see on Patreon and nowhere else. And it will give you a little insight into me a little bit more, I guess, and, you know, sneak peeks at what I'm doing and what's coming up on the channel. On the second tier, which is $5 or more per month, you can get exclusive access to a Discord server that I've set up, the official BobaTalks Discord server. Now, this is where we can talk about everything geeky and nerdy. I'll be in there on, like, chat most of the time, but I will also be in this exclusive Patreon channel, which is locked to only Patrons, and we can voice chat in there as well and talk. Now, obviously, I'll just dip in and out from time to time, but there'll be times where I'll message you guys on the Patreon feed, only exclusive to this tier, obviously, where we can, you know, talk together one-on-one, or maybe, you know, as a group. Who knows? It'll be really, really cool. Also, with this tier, I'll follow you on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. You know, it's your choice, providing you have any social media like that. And obviously, this relies on you to give me that information. But that is that tier. The next tier is suggest my content and get credit in my videos. And obviously, you get everything in the previous tiers as well, in addition to what I'm about to say. So for this Patreon tier, and exclusive to this tier, you can make suggestions for my video content, and then, you know, I'll post a link to a poll where I've got a bunch of these suggestions, and then we can vote, or you know, anyone in this tier can vote on what video should be made, and I'll make that video. And also, of course, I'll have this page or panel where I'll have the names credited, so you'll be a part of my videos I think every single time I upload a video, and hopefully I can find out a way to do that pretty easily, but don't worry, it will be happening. So the $20 tier or more will be a personal thank you note, and you'll be entered into a giveaway every month. But the personal thank you note obviously is like a really cool way for me to actually write something to you, you know, literally handwritten by me. I'll send it to wherever you live in the world. Hopefully it will come to you, but if not, you know, I'll send another one or something like that. But also you will be entered in a giveaway which I'll be hosting, like, I don't know, maybe like a pop vinyl every month, something cool like that. But this is what you get in this tier, and obviously you get all the previous rewards as well. Now the last tier, and obviously I'm just going to be overwhelmed if anyone supports me on Patreon. I don't even know what to expect, to be honest, but the $50 tier and up earns you something like very, very special and customized, and that's what this tier is about. Like, I want to include you into my content, so on top of, you know, being able to make a suggestion for the, you know, topics of my videos, you will have the option, if you want to send in a clip and introduce the video, you know, for that video at the very beginning. Now I understand not everyone will want to do that, but I think it's a really cool thing to do, and you know, it will engage you a little bit more into my videos, you know, the audience. I'm not expecting barely anyone, if anyone at all, to select this tier, but if you did, you can do that. But also the other really, really cool thing I have on this tier is that you will be sent an exclusive piece of merchandise. Now, I've never done merchandise, and that is, believe it or not, another thing people have requested. Now, I'm not there yet, and I don't think I will be for a little while. However, if you're in this you know, the top Patreon tier on my Patreon, I will design an exclusive piece of merchandise and send it over to you, and you will literally be one of the first, if not the first person to have BobaTalks merchandise. Now, this will include a couple of designs that I already have, and I'll just put it onto a shirt or a hoodie, or, you know, I don't know, or a mug or something like that. A lot of you guys have suggested shirts or mugs and stuff like that. So if you're on this tier, we'll arrange something like that and I'll send it over to you. So I can't wait for that. But that is if anyone even does that, and I really don't expect that at the same time. I'm just overwhelmed if anyone supports me on Patreon. I really don't want to seem up myself in that way. So honestly, if you support me on $1, thank you so much. $5, thank you so much. Anything up and above from that is, you know, you have my, you know, intense gratitude, and just know that you are really helping support this channel and fueling the content that I create, and allowing me to make even more content on a more regular basis, because obviously with your support I'll be able to spend more time making these videos. So by the time you're seeing this video, the Patreon will be live. I believe it's not live when I'm filming this right now, but it will be when you're watching this right now. So it should be right at the top of this description on this video, and it will always be in the description box below on any video. As I said, you don't have to support me on Patreon. You can just support me $1 a month. But if you want to go up and beyond there, just know that there are some cool rewards as well that you will get back. So I hope you guys like that. And if you have any feedback or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to take that into consideration. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you like the giveaway items. Just be sure to be a subscriber. I'm sure you already are if you're watching this video, and you'll be entered into it, the giveaway, with a chance to win a framed Joker picture and a pop vinyl of your choice. And of course, be sure to check out the Patreon. If you are one of my subscribers who have asked to support me the extra mile, you now have a way to do so. And if you're new to this channel, or if you've been here for a little while but you haven't, then maybe pop over to the Patreon and check out the rewards and see if you want to be a part of that. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for 10k subscribers. Thank you so much for 11k and any number after that and in between. It really does mean a lot to me. I know this video's been a little bit long, but I guess it's just, you know, on the personal side of things. I really want to take this channel to the next level. I want to be, you know, even more serious. I want to be more committed. I want to make more videos. I want to make so many more videos, and you guys are making that happen. So thank you so much. And I honestly wouldn't be here without you. And that sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Because, you know, without you guys, if you weren't subscribed, you wouldn't be here. Like, you just wouldn't. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.